Mario Tennis Fever has officially launched. There's something about Mario Tennis games that have always stuck with me. Growing up, Mario Tennis was one of the few games my family owned on the Nintendo 64. And honestly, it's part of why I fell in love with tennis in the first place. I don't think I would have ever picked up a tennis racket if I didn't first pick up a controller and play Mario Tennis. The passion that I have for the sport definitely stems from Mario Tennis. But over the years with different Mario Tennis games, I kind of fell off the bandwagon a little bit, especially with Mario Tennis Aces. Mostly just because the gimmick in Mario Tennis Aces, I just didn't really feel like it was for me. So when Mario Tennis Fever was announced, I was, curious. I don't think I could say that I was excited for the game or skeptical for the game. I was just curious. And now that the game has launched and I've spent a considerable amount of time with it, I think it's good. I think it's a really good game. But while I think it's a lot of fun and I'm thoroughly enjoying the time that I'm spending with it, I think there's a real conversation that needs to be had about whether it's worth the $70. And if you enjoy thoughtful Nintendo content like this, then consider subscribing. That's the kind of content that I'm trying to create here. We should talk about the gameplay itself, because the tennis feels great. The gameplay is smooth and responsive, and it runs consistently well at what appears to be 60 frames per second. And the Fever Rackets, oh boy. Listen, I was not expecting to fall in love with the Fever Rackets, but I certainly did. I was very skeptical about the rackets at first, but they actually add something very meaningful. They don't overpower the game, they don't feel intrusive, they just add a little unpredictability. a little bit of the unpredictability. It's quite a bit of unpredictability, but But I found myself enjoying that way more than I expected. And honestly, that's a huge compliment that I can give the game. If this breakdown is helpful so far, leaving a like genuinely helps the channel, especially while it's still growing. Adventure mode is where things get a little bit more complicated. I'll start with the positives. I found the premise charming. Several main Nintendo characters get transformed into babies and they need to relearn their tennis skills to overcome a looming threat. It's classic Nintendo silliness. I love the premise. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Intriguing. It's so intriguing. It has so much potential. It really falls flat. Oh, it falls so flat. It never fully commits. And it's so frustrating because it has these RPG elements that are present in the game. It teases these RPG elements and then it just leaves them alone. It doesn't touch them whatsoever. It's like only halfway baked. Leveling up doesn't feel meaningful whatsoever. I played the adventure mode for approximately 15 minutes, and then I put it down. I found myself very disengaged and should course correct a little bit because it's not terrible. I'm going to pick it up again. I just needed to move on to other things. My time was very limited, but what I played so far was really confusing. It's having me play these mini games that to say are connected to tennis is far too much of an overstatement. The only thing that slightly resembles tennis is the tennis ball that you see throughout the mini games. It's just confusing. I don't really, anyway, to me, it just feels underdeveloped. And when you're charging $70, underdeveloped really matters. Mario Tennis Fever isn't trying to be a massive epic like Tears of the Kingdom. It's built for short sessions, quick matches, couch competition, and that's perfectly fine. But at $69.99, you are inevitably comparing it to bigger, deeper experiences. Like things like, I mentioned Tears of the Kingdom, but Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. And honestly, when you compare this game to these other experiences, that's where it really starts to lose its momentum. I don't know, to me, it feels like it is one fully realized mode away from becoming essential. To me, Mario Tennis Fever lands at a very comfortable 8 out of 10. The tennis itself is fantastic. The new mechanics are smart, but adventure mode and the premium price keep it from being a must-own. If you're buying this game for competitive multiplayer, you're gonna have a great time. If you're hoping for a deep single-player experience, you might want to temper your expectations just a little bit, or maybe wait for a sale, if there's ever a sale, who knows. But I'd love to hear where you land. Are you picking this up at full price? Or maybe are you gonna hold off on this title? And if you'd like to see more Nintendo coverage like this, then subscribe. We've got a lot more coming.